All right. So I've given instruction. Thank you for you being so helpful during instructions. And we're going to go on to the application portion of today's lesson. Okay, so I'll just give you some instructions here. So now that we've identified positive responses, do you feel that you could create helpful responses? What do you think?
Yes.
I think so.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So we call these helpful responses a way to avoid slammers. Okay. And it's important to let the person know that you are worried about how you see them behaving, that you empathize with them, or that you ask if you might help. Okay. And it's also important to avoid labeling or name calling. However, it may help you to put a more positive spin on a situation, which is okay. So being positive is always a good way to go. Okay,
Oh, that's good. Yeah, I agree.
Does that make sense? Okay, so now I'm going to provide you with some time to work through the remaining scenarios. So we've already completed one right here, when one friend is stressing out over life and is overeating, how to deal with all of those, how to deal with all of the stress. Okay, so we're going to start here at the second one. Can you read that for me, Janie?
Sure. One friend has anxiety so bad that she throws up or gets sick to her stomach for no particular reason. The other friend says, "You are such a drama queen. Everyone knows you are totally faking it."
Okay, do you think that both you and Jimmy, could work through and provide some positive or helpful response for each of these scenarios? Yeah?
Yes.
Okay, I've got a timer here. How much time do you think you need to work through the final 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 scenarios? How much time would you like? 4 minutes? Should we start at 4 minutes?
4 minutes, fine.
Okay, let's see how we go. All right. So we're starting the timer. There we are. And let's let you work through those a little bit. Okay.
Should we talk about that?
Yeah, I mean, you can work on it as a pair. That'd be great.
Should we start with the one we just read, the anxiety?
Yes, start with that one. And why don't you make your own response, and then you can, we'll think,
Okay.
share, and compare. That would be great.
Okay.
Okay.
So can I can be the person thinking of a more positive way to respond. Right?
So you're both trying to
We're both
find
gonna give
helpful
a
responses.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
so
if I see a friend, I'd say, "Oh,
you don't have to write this in sentence form, so you can just write out a comment.
write out a comment." Right?
There you are. Oh, you have a pen? There we go. Yeah. And please, let me know if you have any questions. Like, thank you for the question before. All right. Yeah, as many as you can, Let's see. So about 1 minute, 30 seconds has elapsed. I think we're going to fast forward this, and we'll go through a few of your responses. That would be just fine for the sake of this recording. Just gonna monitor your progress there, Jimmy. All right. Good advice. You're wise beyond your years, Jimmy. All right. Very good. All right. Good. So that was just about 4 minutes of time.
I don't know what to
So-
say.
Wow.
So yeah. So Let me just get right back in here.
Should we stop or go on?
So let's. It looks like it looks like you need a little. No, you got it. Okay, that's good.
I only did
That's good. Oh, that's okay, Janie. So we can work through these in just a moment's time. But I really like what you produced here. Between the two of you, I think we've got some great feedback. So, all right. So now what I like to do is review the responses as a group. Okay. So keep taking in mind the advice that I gave you before, or also what's in your own mind for this. Would you share? Would you share your responses with Jimmy together? So you have the question. Why don't you share, and then with each other, and then we can get some feedback.
Sure. Why
So
don't
you don't have to read the question, but you can just share. What did you say for that?
Well, I said everyone gets stressed out. Just realize others maybe feel the way you do, and relax.
What do you think about that?
I think that's very soothing and very helpful.
Okay. Why don't you two, you can compare answers. You can compare yours.
I put for that first one about the stomach ache and the drama queen, I put, I am sorry you are feeling badly. What can I do to help you? What's the problem?
Okay.
I like that.
Okay.
Should we go to the second one?
sharing.
Okay, second one is a friend who's been depressed and sad.
Yeah. You want to just read your response?
Okay, I'll read mine first. Why are you so sad? I'm sorry you're feeling sad. What can I do to help?
Mine was very similar. Why are you depressed? And I can how can I help?
All right.
Should we go into the others?
So, yeah, well, actually, candidly, why don't you share what you would say?
Well, it says a friend has been overly happy for the last 4 days and exhibited some atypical behavior. The other friend says, "Stop being such a spaz. You're totally freaking me out."
Just say it.
And what would you say to that?
Well, that's tough.
Well, it's good to see you happy. I think that's just enough. Good to see you happy.
Okay. Yeah. What do you think?
Well, you're really excited about something.
Oh, that's interesting. So,
You know,
yeah. So it's accepting the situation for sure. I just wanted to bring this in closer. So it's really nice that you guys could share in a pair. Is there anything you'd like to share with the whole class, like from your experience here, writing helpful responses instead of doing a slammer? What would you like to share?
Well, maybe it makes me less likely to slam people.
Okay, that's
Because
good.
I might think before I speak.
Okay, and Janie?
You don't want to make people feel badly.
No, you don't, right? Yeah.
You want to make them feel happy again.
Yeah, happiness is important, isn't it? Yeah, well, beautiful answers there. So, that was the application part of our lesson. So, what I'd like to do now is just ask, can I ask you, Jimmy? So, let's refer back to our objective. This is the objective, right, in the box. It's also on the board. But you see there in the second, yeah, there we are. Could you read that for us? TWS, the student will.
The student will demonstrate the capabilities to avoid destructive anger.
Okay, do you think that we've achieved our objective today?
I think so, because positive responses tend to not be destructive.
Would you agree, Janie?
I agree. It's not nice to say nasty things to people, even if they're having a hard time. Try not to say anything nasty to them.
Oh, that's very good. Well, I feel very lucky to be able to teach you this very, very important life skill. So I'm really glad that we could share these ideas together, and that you could do pair work together, and then you could share your thoughts with the rest of the class. It's very great when you can share your ideas. Sometimes we get self-confident, we get a little anxious to share with everybody, but you show a lot of confidence and keep being risk takers, keep sharing with us. We can learn through those things, and we can learn from our mistakes, can't we? So
We can, but it's hard to go against your friends sometimes.
it really is, though, right? It's good. So the next activity we will do is our closure activity, and we'll do a class discussion about what we found difficult. But for today, that's it. So thank you very much. All right.